2026 full house refurb cost breakdown from A to Z. Let's get straight into it. A real simple formula for you guys right now. The costs I'm going to give you are based on 3-bedroom properties in the West Midlands. And if you want to use this formula up north, take 10% off every price I give you. And if you're down south, add 10% onto everything that I'm giving you in this video. Up first, on a 3-bedroom property, you are looking at around 8 windows total with a front door and a back door. To have those supplied and fitted from any place in the Midlands, you're looking at around £7,000. Up north, £7,500 to £8,000. Down south, between £8,500 to £9,500. This is fascia, and these are gutters. If you're replacing all of the fascia and all of the guttering on a 3-bedroom property, you're looking at £1,750 to £2,000. I prefer composite front doors, and a lot of people have PVC front doors. To replace a PVC front door, you will be paying £600 to £700. To replace a composite front door, you'll be paying between £1,000 and £1,200. Patio doors, these ones are around £600 to replace. And then you have skirting board, which is this stuff that goes around the bottom of the door. We have this here, which is called architrave, and then these are internal doors. That's all done as carpentry. And in a 3-bedroom house, to replace all of the skirting and all of the architrave and all of the internal doors, where there's between 7 and 9 internal doors, depending on how many rooms there are, you're looking at around £3,500 supply and fit. This is your average size kitchen in a 3-bedroom property. And I like to use Howden's kitchens, but there's multiple outlets where you can have kitchens from. So B&Q, cheap and cheerful. Howden's is great, Magnet is great, and Wren is great, depending on the levels that you want to go to. But to replace this kitchen here, it will cost you £3,500 with appliances, and then probably £1,200 to £1,600 for somebody to come in and fit it. But there is a company out there called LNPG, and you can sign up as a landlord, and if you got this from them, you will be looking at paying around £2,500 with appliances. They're a great company to use. It's called LNPG. Sign up, different bands for different landlords with how many houses they've got, but a fantastic way to get discounts. This is your average boiler in a property. In a 3-bedroom, we have 7 to 9 radiators with towel rails as well. And with a plumber coming in and replacing a boiler, all the radiators, and putting all the pipe work to all your sinks and your showers and your bathrooms and all your appliances that in the kitchen that need water, you will pay around £4,500 supply and fit from a good plumber. Now, we use plastic piping. Copper is more expensive, so you can make the decision. Plastering. This is a freshly plastered wall. If you're going back to brick, which means you're removing all of the plaster boards that's existing in the property and putting brand new ones on, and then plastering, you're looking at £7,000 for it all to be done. If you're skimming over the existing walls, which is going over what's in the property with new plaster, you can get that done between £4,000 and £5,000. So I'm here in the bath, looking like I'm modelling the latest footwear. I'm actually not. I'm in the bath because we don't have a lot of room. Over there, you have the toilet, you have the sink, you have the bath. This again is going to cost you around £2,500 to have all of this supplied and all fitted. That doesn't include tiling. So will you tile the walls? Will you leave them as just brick like this and just tile around the bath? Will you use cladding? If you are going to tile a bathroom like this, you can be expecting to pay around £1,000 for all of the walls and the tiling. If you're going to use cladding, maybe £400 for cladding. And if you're just going to do this little bit here, a day rate and some tiles, £250 to £300. Electrics. Full rewire of a property, meaning a new consumer unit, which is your electric box. A lot of properties like this will have a plastic one in, you will have a new metal one. If you want spotlights as well, there's an extra cost for that, which I will tell you. But a rewire consists of having all new wires running from the consumer unit to your light switches, your sockets, if you've got spotlights or single lights in the ceilings, and all of your power points in the kitchen for all your appliances. £4,500 for a full rewire. If you want spotlights, you can supply the spotlights and I'll supply the extra work, or you can get it all thrown in for a property that's a 3-bedroom for around £5,000 to £5,250. Flooring is up next. Now in here right now, this is obviously a property that we are going to be renovating. The flooring is carpets. Depending on what you're doing with the property, you will do multiple different things. If you're buy to let, you will use hardware flooring. If you're doing a flip, you want it to look amazing, so you're going to do different things. So in a flip, in a kitchen, you would have tiles, and in the living room, you might go with laminate flooring or a LVT. Might go with a high-end carpet. If you're doing a buy to let, you will go with hard-wearing flooring, like I said. And you might go with vinyl in the bathrooms or in the kitchens. Again, it's all depending on what you're going to do. But let me break it down in simple terms for you. If you're doing a nice middle-of-the-range refurb, you will pay around £50 per square metre for supply and fit of anything you're going to use. If you're doing a low end, you will pay between £20 and £30 per square metre, supply and fit. And then if you're doing a really high end, you could be paying up to £70 to £80 per square metre. So basically, times the square metres of the house by the numbers I give you, and it gives you an overview of how much all the flooring in the property will cost you. So grass is up next, and not the grass that you smoke, the grass that you actually lie on or play football on. A roll of turf right now is around £7. You can pick them up for a £5 from Facebook Market. There are some companies out there that are charging £12, £13. Again, it's all different grades and different textures. Each one does around 1.4 meters to 1.8 meters in length. So that's a good pricing, or a good guide price for you guys out there. Fence panels. Fence panels are completely different. You've got fence panels that have the gravel boards like this underneath, and then they have the concrete posts. To have 2 concrete posts, a gravel board, and 1 fence panel supplied and fitted, it's around £110 to £130. Without the gravel board, without the concrete post, you're looking at between £50 and £60 for one. So you imagine if you need 15 fence panels around, it's £1,500 to £3,000 just for fence panels alone. So many people underestimate the garden refurbs, and they get into it, and it's a make or break. If you're flipping a property and your gardens aren't done correctly, that end value that you want, that top end, it's not going to be there. There you have it, guys. A breakdown of refurb costs 2026 just for you. North, take off 10%. South, add on 10%. West Midlands, just do what I say and you will be completely fine. Hamilton University is now open for full enrolment, and with this video, I have the property formula method, which is £99 for you. It's a 16-section masterclass online that gives you 12 months access to my Hamilton University community. If you watch this video, there is a link below. There's my email. You can have that for £99. Trust me, it is one of the most in-depth, quick, easy, I've not even made it difficult for you guys to understand. It's simple, but it will get you exactly where you want to get to and give you a breakdown of how to do this properly. So you've got beginners, even people who want to scale with portfolios of 10 to 50 houses. This formula method is exceptional, and it has some unbelievable documents with it, and it's £99. See you guys soon.